Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For the people who don't know me, hi, my name is Krishna, and in this video I'm going to share my Common App essay. Now, Common App essay is super personal to me because I've shared a tiny little bit of my story in that. So yeah, for the people who may not know, Common App is a common website where you can apply for a university. Now it requires an essay. Now for the 2019 year, they had given us 7 topics. I'll just quickly read out those topics to you. The first topic was, some students have a background, identity, interest or talent that is so meaningful they believe the application would be incomplete without it. The second topic is, the lessons we take from obstacles we encounter can be fundamental to later success. Recount a time when you faced a challenge, setback or failure. How did it affect you and what did you learn from the experience? The third is, reflect a time when you questioned or challenged a belief or idea. What prompted your thinking? What was the outcome? The fourth one is, describe a problem you have solved or a problem you did like to solve. It can be an intellectual challenge, a research query, an ethical dilemma, anything that is of personal importance, no matter the scale. Explain its significance to you and what steps you took or could be taken to identify a solution. Fifth one is, discuss an accomplishment, event or realization that sparked a period of personal growth and a new understanding of yourself. Sixth is, describe a topic, idea or concept you find so engaging that it makes you lose track of time. Why does it captivate you? What or who do you turn to when you want to learn more? And seventh is, share an essay on any topic of your choice. It can be one you have already written, one that responds to a different prompt, or one of your own design. So that were the 7 topics. So I wrote the essay on the first topic, which was, some students have a background, identity, interest or talent that is so meaningful they believe the application would be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, then please share your story. I have my laptop right here, so I'll be reading my Common App essay from that. So I'll start now. I was in the 4th grade when I first came across the name Kalpana Chawla in my English textbook. Reading about her life in India and her ambition to go into space, despite the many hurdles she faced growing up as a girl in a small town in India, was inspiring. I remember marveling at her achievements and crying when I read that she was burnt alive when the Columbia space shuttle exploded while re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Who knew that the mission specialist would not return from her second space journey? As a girl child growing up in India, I could relate to her story and she came to be my idol. I read her biography and was consumed by the tales from her life. I would spend hours watching videos about spacecrafts and spacesuits and documentaries about space and space travel. I have spent hours reading space-related articles on Google and making a scrapbook with cutouts of newspaper articles related to space. What started as a hobby soon became a passion. Years later, the second Indian American woman, Sunita Williams, went to space. She set new records for women in space and still holds the record for most spacewalk time by a woman. It was interesting to read that she took a small idol of Lord Ganesha, the Bhagavad Gita, and some Indian sweets with her on her space journey. I now found myself following her life and career. I was very lucky to meet her in person when she came down to visit her father's hometown in Gujarat, India, which is a few miles away from my city. In that brief meet with a group of children, she shared her experience of being in space and how her destiny took her from being a Navy pilot to an astronaut. As I listened to her story with admiration, my desire to be an astronaut grew stronger. The autograph I took from her after the handshakes she gave out to each of us that day is the highlight of my scrapbook to this day. A few months later, while I was searching through titles at my school library, I found a book named An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth, What Going to Space Taught Me About Determination and Being Prepared for Anything, by Chris Hadfield. That was the final sign. I devoured 362 pages within 8 hours. In this book, Chris Hadfield talks about the obstacles faced in his dream of becoming an astronaut and how he overcame them with years of struggle, patience, and determination. For his maiden space journey, he was selected from among 3,500 other applicants. He never looked back. He has been to space 3 times and is the first Canadian astronaut to have spacewalked. The book gave my curious mind an inside tour of life in space. I later started following his self-made videos on various day-to-day activities in the International Space Station and enjoyed his guitar strumming as an avid guitarist myself. My heroes had a great role to play in guiding me towards my goal in life, and to this day, I am motivated to do what they did and experience those out of the world, literally experiences. I took up physics and mathematics in my junior and senior years of high school, coupled with physical education, making sure that I train academically as well as physically to be an astronaut. The poster of a space shuttle taking off, which hangs above my study table, reminds me of my goal every single day. Becoming an astronaut is my dream, and pursuing aerospace engineering is the first rung of the ladder that leads up to it. I know it won't be easy, but knowing the struggles faced by my heroes and the later successes, I know where there is a will, there is a way. That was my Common App essay, and Common App essay played a big role in my application. Now, talking of which, firstly I shortlisted 16 to 17 universities, out of which I applied to 7 universities. Now, those 7 universities are first Purdue University, second is Rutgers University, third is University of Colorado Boulder, fourth is Arizona State University, fifth is Sunny Buffalo, sixth is Iowa State University, and seventh is Auburn State University. Those were the 7 universities I applied to, and I got into 5. I got into Arizona State, Auburn, Iowa State, UC Boulder, and I got into Sunny Buffalo. I was firstly waitlisted into Rutgers, then I got rejected, and I got totally rejected from Purdue. However, Purdue was my dream university, but it's fine. So I really think that my Common App essay played a big role in my application process, because essays are super important, and along with your grades and GPA and everything, of course. But I would like to say that, don't copy anyone's essay. Try to write your own essay. It has to be unique, like it should have your touch. Essay is completely personal, essay is something to be written because the other person wants an inside view of you, as in how you think, your perspective, your mind's perspective, and everything like that. Even before I had out of the 7 prompts that I read, I had one idea. When it was my time to write the Common App essay, I saw tons of videos and read number of essays on Google about how to write, what it should be. Your essay would make your application a lot better. So according to me, what you should do is, when I was doing the same, I came across an essay on YouTube wherein the person who writes an essay is a dancer, and she narrated her life story according to the dance steps. So it is very unique, and I literally liked it. I really liked it. What I thought of doing was that I would narrate 6 important incidents of my life along with the 6 strings that the guitar has. Like, I play guitar and guitar has 6 strings. So I thought of doing that, but then it didn't go well. However, I still really liked that idea. So that was my first idea of doing that. Then the second idea was, before I had very curly hairs, so people used to tease me for having curly hair, but back then I was little embarrassed of myself, like how I didn't like having curly hairs and everything, but now I'm kind of fine. but that's different. So I thought of writing something on it. Back then people used to literally make fun of me and everything, so I thought of writing something on that. It was very personal for me to write something like that, but even that didn't work like I wanted it to. So yeah, I didn't write that. And all of what I have written in this is very personal to me. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video, and I really hope that you guys like it and you might be inspired from my essay or something. I don't know if that's possible, but I really hope that you guys found it helpful. And until the next video, please stay happy, do whatever makes you happy, and stay beautiful and stay safe. Yeah, so bye.